So I want to talk to you guys about something which has been bothering me past few days, and it's about Marshall and Millions, these two dogs that were shot down by 7 to 9 armed police officers in London, on the streets of London. So there was a scuffle that happened between Marshall and Millions' dad, Mr. Turnbull, and another woman and her dog. And as all dog owners know, that at one point or the other, your dog could end up having a fight with another dog, and that's natural. We as human beings also have issues with each other once in a while. So somebody reported this to the police. After the incident, the police, 7 to 9 armed police were sent to hunt down the two dogs and their dad, and they were chased down the lane, harassing the two dogs and the dad. The dad had them on the leash, so clearly he wasn't doing anything wrong. The dogs were just watching. They were probably confused why there are 7 men following us. Why are they in uniforms, and what do they have in their hands? So it was a very, very stressful situation for the dogs. So from the point of view of the dogs, one needs to understand the kind of situation they were put into. 7 men who probably were not trained at all in handling an animal, were chasing this guy down, following him, and they walked towards the end of the lane and they turned right. And there's a video which I watched, and everything is on video, so it's not like I'm just making up stories. And they shot one dog in the head, Marshall, the older dog. They shot him in the head. They tasered the man down. The younger dog, Millions, who was only 9 months old, his leash got entangled in Marshall's leash, who was dead, and he was trying to run away from the police. You should have seen the fright. You should see the video if you can, and see the fright on that dog's face. That image will change you as a person forever. His leash was stuck in the dead dog's leash. He was trying to pull away, run back to his dad to save himself, completely petrified, full of fear. And the men just standing there in line, not one decided to analyze the situation, that here is a fearful dog. Why are we shooting these dogs? They didn't question themselves once. They killed one and they killed the other one. Can you believe it? A dog trying to run away. 7 to 9 armed men against 2 dogs who were not even attacking, who were not aggressive, who were so well behaved, who were just wondering what is happening around. And just because of one scuffle that happened on the street before this with another lady's dog, they decide to execute these dogs in front of everybody. There were people watching from the buildings. They were recording. This man lived with the dogs on a boat with clear signs of beware of dogs, and he did everything to, he followed the protocol, like being on leash, the dogs being on leash, taking good care of them. He was a homeless man. I don't know whether it is because he was homeless that they thought that they could just do anything that they wanted and kill a homeless man's dogs, and nobody would talk about it. I want to ask the Met Police, how has this been allowed to happen, that 7 of these armed police officers, not one thought that this situation needs to be analyzed and let's hold it. The dogs are scared. Why do we need to execute them? Are they monsters or what are they? I cannot even imagine what their dad must be going through. He only had them. He took good care of them. This is horrendous. The world doesn't need this. What has the world come to? There wasn't even, for no reason, 2 innocent dogs lost their lives. It's as simple as that. For no reason. And what kind of justice are we talking about? Will that bring the dogs back? Will they be united with their dad? There's been tons of support from all over the world regarding this issue. And I'd really like to thank everybody who's standing together to support and get justice for Marshall and millions. I really don't want to see something like this happen ever. Those dogs, when they were in their last moments, having lived beautifully innocent lives, must have been so perplexed as to what is happening right now. Buddy, what is happening? Daddy, what is happening? What have we done to deserve this? Wherever they are, I'm sure they're wondering, what did we do to deserve this? They saw the ugliest face of human beings before they passed away, and that is the worst thing ever. The images that I saw in the video are going to stay etched in my mind forever. And hopefully, people who have seen it, it will influence them to really give their voices to innocent lives and animals. I'm doing in whatever little way I can. I'm trying to be this person, but at least we all should try. Please go sign the petition and support Marshall and millions and their dad. And please do everything in your capacity to raise voice. I think it was not enough for me to post. I had to come and do this. Just posting was not enough. And it's never enough. We have to prove with the actions that we can stand up for innocent lives. And true success is if even one life has breathed easier, someone rightly said, even if one life has breathed easier because of you, that is true success. Because you have lived, another life has been able to smile, that is true success. The misuse of power like this has to have repercussions. And I want to know, what are the repercussions of this incident? Such a barbaric, horrendous, ruthless, evil act in today's times. I want to know what are going to be the repercussions for the people who have created such a huge crime against 2 innocent dogs.